know him and to see him come and be in great spirits and support other people that were going through different things. And I think he taught me a lot, just getting to see him and getting to get to know him and see how just positive he was with everything he was going through. So if anyone else would like to share a little bit about Brian and what he meant to them, that would be awesome.
I can start if you want.
That'd be great.
Okay. I'm Al Teague. I grew up with Brian. In actuality, when I say grew up, he was born 2 days before me at Wooster Hospital, so we were probably even there together at some point. And then I was lucky enough to be with him at the end too. So Brian was a remarkable guy, without a doubt. Anybody who knew him loved him. I don't think he had an enemy in the world. He just had that persona that people just, they wanted to be around him. Great athlete, probably one of the best athletes I ever was associated with. You loved to be out on the field with him when we played football because you knew he was going to make plays, you knew he was going to be your leader, and he always did. He was fun to be around in that respect.
And I got to know him through athletics. I had 3 teenage boys, and he was always at their games. And he would cheer and encourage them, and we just started talking and became fast friends. And pretty soon we were traveling together. My husband worked a lot, and he was getting, it was getting hard for him to drive. He would go hours and hours away, so he would call me his road dog. But we would just drive to all the away games, college games. My middle son plays college baseball, and he would go to those with me, and we would just talk and laugh and sing.
And he worked in accounting. And back in the good old days of Rubbermaid, we had challenges between departments on the softball field. Oh, every department wanted Brian. It's like, no, 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 he's in accounting, he is ours. The rest of us did nothing. It's like, yay, Brian, you won again for us. And it was like if Brian would try to bid out of accounting, no, you cannot leave accounting. There are games to be played.
And I didn't even know, I mentioned I didn't even know him before. I just knew him as the guy who smiled all the time. Yeah. And he would always, like I said, it was kind of strange at first because he'd always come up to me and say, "You're so beautiful." And then walk away, and I'm just like, who is this guy? And
It's sad though, because that's a weird thing, right?
Is.
People should just be nice, and they're not.
There you go. Oh my gosh.
That, and you're like, oh, you must be weird. Oh, that's so sad.
It was funny because then I would talk to people, and I'm like, who is that? And then when I found out, he's such a big, I didn't know that he was such a big athlete and so well known, and even, Gwen would talk about how he's always at the games, and he'd go to all the away games, and,
I didn't know Brian real well. I knew the family. The type of person that Brian came to be, he was an amazing person. He wasn't a quitter. He was just amazing. I wish we all could be like Brian was.
And so I went up, said hello, and right away, you could just tell his aura about him, that how friendly he was, how outgoing he was, how helpful he was. And then in time he had gotten sick and went to get dialysis and stuff at the dialysis place right behind my store, and he'd come in and get a sandwich, or his sister and him would come in and get a sandwich, and he was getting sicker as time went on, and he came in one day, got a sandwich, and passed out, and we had to call a squad, and they left the sandwiches in the car, and he came, the sandwiches you gave me, Don't worry, Brian. We'll get you some more sandwiches. And then he was started having a hard time getting around. So I just ended up bringing food to his apartment, just because he wasn't. Everybody said, "Oh, he's not eating. He's not eating," and he, just, "Hey, you got a sandwich?" So hey, as long as he was eating, I was going to keep on bringing them. So.
Hi, Jen. Hey, this is Brian Tarpley. I just wanted to leave you a little something to show you what I was going to do at the funeral. I'm going to sing this song, I believe. And I just thought I'd let you hear it first. It's by James Taylor. Just yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Oh yes, the plans they made put an end to you. I walked out this morning and I wrote down this song. I just can't remember who to send it to. Oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. Oh, won't you look down upon me, Jesus? You gotta help me make a stand. Just got to see me through another day. My body's aching and my time is at hand. I won't make it any other way. There you go.